Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini. This is the Enchanted Planner. And I can't believe I'm about to say this. Oh my gosh, we are going to sitting down, people. I can't believe it. We are going to set up my planners for November. November of 2022. Like, what the hell? I don't know where the time goes. All right. Why is this thing so thick? Because I got a ton of stuff in here. That's why. Okay, this is my holding planner. This is where everything kind of lives in the interim until I actually move it into the main planners, because currently these guys are a little on the thick side. So if I add 3 months to that one, it's not going to be very, very happy. So it lives in here until we move them over. So we're going to have this guy, and we're going to put in the months as they occur in the process of my planners. So we're going to go in here and we're going to grab November. That's a pretty divider. All right, so that is November. I've added a bunch of stuff to this planner. I don't know that I have room in here. I put a bunch of filler paper in here yesterday because I was cleaning out planners, and I've made this guy way too thick. So we're going to remove some of this filler paper. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit better. All right, so I got all kinds of things in here. This is what houses my printed dashboards when they're not in use. So like if I go to the back of this thing, I've got all my printed seasonal dashboards in the back. Kind of keeps them nice so they don't get beat up too much. And then let's go into my catch-all and grab my month of November. Not fond of plastic discs. They're not really my favorite. All right, and then let's put in the month of November. Oops, hold on. Houston, we have a problem. Let's get that out of the way. All right, and then we're going to go into my horizontal planner and grab the month of November and slip that in here. And then we're going to go into my dashboard planner, which I use for social media, and grab November. Okay. This is where they come out and live until it's time to move them into my main two planners. Now, the next thing I do when I set up my planners is I go to the monthly of my catch-all, and I have, as you notice, several sticky notes here. So we're going to get all of these guys set up on the days they need to go to, because this is all of my monthly expenses. All right, so starting off, I've got to put myself a reminder here because that renews. I need to be prepared for that. Payday will be there. And then hopefully this expense is no longer going to exist by the end of this month. This one goes on the 5th. This one goes on the 15th. There's going to be multiples on certain days. November 24th is a doctor's appointment. So how you doing out there in planner land? It's been pretty quiet over here, actually. I can't really complain. I'm not going to complain. It's moving nicely into, the 20th is there. It's moving nicely into autumn here, and it hasn't gotten really wet yet, which is really, really nice, because normally our autumns are very, very wet. And so far, touch wood, it's all good. Why do I have two of you? I don't need two of you. You're the same bill. It must have been carried forward from another month. You go on the 27th. You go on the 20th as well. This needs to go on the 25th, and the 30th. And then what happens is when these guys run out of sticky, I just make new ones, which is why there's a variety of different colors and styles in here. Now I do need to go and look up my moons for this month. And November, the 8th is the full moon. Apparently that's election day in the States. And the new moon is on the 23rd. There we go. Okay, we're set. We're set in this part of my planner. So now let's have a chat about this. If you've not seen any of my setup videos, I put everything on here, including auto deposit, or not auto deposits, auto withdrawals. Because in the past I've had it where a company wasn't actually debiting my credit card. They'd had a hiccup in their system. And then they randomly sent me a massive bill at one point. So now I keep a lot better track of what's going on in my finances, because I don't want to get hit with any bills out of left field thinking, well, I've been paying them, but suddenly you find out you haven't been paying them. Actually, we'll start in my catch-all. All right. Now, the next thing I do when setting up this planner is I leave myself little sticky notes, and I've got a couple of them in here already to make little notes for myself. So because Halloween falls on a Monday this year, and I don't want an entire week of Halloween here because it's November officially, I'm going to do a Dia de los Muertos spread for this week, and I'm very excited about that, like super excited. Normally, hubby and I would be in Mexico around here. We generally leave, we like to be down there for the 31st, 1st, and possibly the 2nd, if possible. But most of the time, it's usually, we're definitely here for these like 3 days. And that's what I'm missing. I'm very much missing. So I'm going to do that spread this week. And then what I've also done is I've gone on and I've looked up fun holidays for the month of November. And of course, I've pulled out my usual list of sticker books I haven't used or haven't used in a while that go into this planning process, because on the daily we have so many decisions to make, and because I have 4 planner spreads at least every week to plan, by planning this ahead of time, it definitely reduces decision fatigue. So I like doing it this way. This week will be a no sticker spread, because this will be the week that both Di and I will be submitting our own contributions for the planner challenge that her and I run, which is the Planner TNT challenge, because November is no sticker spreads. That's the whole technique or, trick we want you guys to work with in November, is no stickers on your spreads. Doesn't mean, like, you can use washi, you can use a variety of other things, but don't use any stickers. That's where we're going with that. And then this week, the next week, what do we got going on here according to the thing? We've got National Button Day or World Button Day or something. We've got World Peace Day. We could definitely use that right now. We've also got Occult Day, and we've also got Mickey Mouse Day. I think I'm going to do a Disney spread here. So I haven't done a Mickey Mouse spread in a while, and it's apparently Mickey Mouse Day on the 18th. So we're just going to write that down. Mickey Day is the 18th, so Disney spread. Okay, and then the next week is, what do we got going on this week? National Jukebox Day. I thought that might be fun. That's on the 23rd, but nothing comes to mind, really. I mean, I could make this look like a jukebox, but can you imagine how pain in the arse that would be? But I'm still going to note it, because you never know. I might change my mind. So the 23rd. Jukebox Day. I have a funny story relating to jukeboxes, because when my son was really little, we were listening to Don't Rock the Jukebox, and that was played quite a bit. And I can't remember for the life of me who the hell sings that song right now, but it's all good. You probably know what song I'm talking about. But because my son was listening to it, he'd learned the lyrics to it, but he'd sit in the back of the car and I could hear him singing along, and it was "Don't rock the juice box." I used to piss myself laughing, because of course he didn't know what a jukebox was, but at 2.5 or 3, he knew what a juice box was. So it was "Don't rock the juice box" instead of "Don't rock the jukebox." I thought it was just precious, right? The things out of the mouths of babes. Okay, so we have sort of a semi-plan here. I think I'm going to stamp this week is what I will probably do. And then we've got Mickey Day, which I need to take off of here so I don't double up on it. Did I put it on here? I did not, so we're good. Okay, and then I don't know about this one. Maybe we'll put on here, because I haven't used a lot of these sticker books in a while. Like, maybe we'll do Seasons of Color, because I've got some stuff to use in that book. Although Seasons of Color might be better in the dashboard now that I'm thinking about it. Because that's the thing, some sticker books really work better in certain layouts. So if we're not going to do that one, what about... Let Love Grow? I haven't used that in ages either. Okay, so that takes care of that, and we're going to take that off of the list. Now, let's pop into my dashboard. Oh, that's my horizontal. Dashboard's back here. All right. And maybe this is the one where we'll do Seasons of Color. And then this week, I think maybe we will do, I haven't done a line spread in a while. Okay, so we'll take a line off the list. And then this week, I haven't done a princess spread in a while either. And this is also Mickey week, so maybe we'll do princess or Mickey. I'll figure it out. One of the two. So let's take princess spread off. I don't know what princess, but we'll figure it out. Okay, and then this will be the last week in November. I can't believe it's going to be November. Like, wow. And we'll do my garden, I think. Or the gardening sticker books. They've been on my list for quite a while and I just never ever end up using them. But the colors in them work really well for autumn. So there's that. Okay, let's pop into my horizontal layout. And I think we'll do abstract watercolor, because that's a book that'll probably work fairly well. I've had that on my list for a while too, but I keep putting it into the wrong planner layout. So when I look at it, I'm like, it's not really going to work in this layout. It's a very unique book, that one. And I really love the look of it, but yeah, I think it'll work okay in here, but not so much in the other one. All right. And then, I haven't done a Squad Girls in a while either. Maybe we'll do Squad Girls. Squad Girls. I can't print today either. Look at that, guys. I can't print, can't speak. What am I doing? Okay, so take Squad off. And then I'll go Funky Abstracts. Because I just got that book and it's fun and kind of unique. And I'm like, ooh, this could be fun to play with. And then we have one more we need. Let's do Beauty and Florals. That's another one I haven't used in ages. I mentioned in one of my posts or one of the videos, you ever have those days where you're standing in front of the closet and you have all these clothes and you have nothing to wear? That's how I feel sometimes with the sticker books I have. Like, I have a lot of sticker books, not as much as some I've seen. Like, let's not go crazy here. But I think sometimes, like, this is why this helps, because I'm not staring at that massive amount of sticker books going, okay, what am I going to use, right? This definitely helps that process. Okay, so here I think we'll do, what do I want to do here? Maybe we'll do Essential. No, that won't work as well in this book. Unless I combine it with other stuff, that might work. Maybe we'll do the seasonal books and I will see how that works. I'll look at them and see if they can match together, because not always are the tones the same throughout the sticker books, which is, it's kind of difficult sometimes when they're not the color tones don't match. They're like completely opposite. Okay, and then this one, I think we'll do Autumn Blooms, because I haven't used that in a while either. And florals work really, really well in this planner. Then in here, what do we want to do? Decisions, decisions, decisions. If I've got that one as a seasonal, I don't really want to use essential seasons on this one. I'm trying to rack my brain here. What about some kind of food or health spread? We'll go with that. I'm just because then I'll pull out that stuff, right? And then the next week, we can go with Happy Blooms, the first one. That's a book I have not used. I've been totally hoarding it. And then this week, is that the last week? Wow, crazy. And then I need one more sticker book. Let's do Posh Fall. And that is a wrap on that. Okay, so again, just to go through this. This is my holding planner. And then, like I said, what I do is, you know, I spare myself some grief by trying to pick some plan for each week. Because as a content creator, I'll tell you, coming up with ideas for 4 planner spreads every week that are kind of fun and unique, and, you know, I don't get stuck in a planner rut. It's kind of it's tough some days, right? So we've got, you know, somewhat of a plan. I don't always stick with these. This is the thing, right? I may get to this week and go, well, I'm really not feeling Squad Girls. Or, you know, I decide that Funky Abstracts isn't really going to work that well in this layout. Then I move it up and switch to something else. But it's just critical that I have something planned in advance, so it helps reduce that decision fatigue every week. But that's a wrap, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Like the video. All these things really help the channel grow. So if all you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and then the channel consistently grows every day. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Ciao.